last week, but I was busy. Welcome back to my second episode of the Dragon Ball Super series review, Resurrection of F. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Let me know if that's too loud.
You'll regret this! Over here! Maximum power! Over here! Maximum power! Over here! Maximum power!
But anyway, so Resurrection of F. When did this movie come Battle of Gods movie came out 2013. So yeah, 2 year difference as far as when they came out. I don't remember what my initial reaction was, but I think I'm trying to figure out if it would have been better to introduce Super Saiyan Food in the series, or just go ahead and, I don't know. I think Battle of Gods was a more interesting movie because, you know, Super Saiyan God is still an interesting form and didn't get used a lot in Dragon Ball Super. If anything, Blue got used way more than God did. But yeah. So the movie starts out with showing Frieza and apparently it's been 10 years since he was killed by Trunks, which is kind of nuts. I didn't realize that much time had passed. Maybe I just missed it all the other times I watched the movie. But yeah, apparently it's been 10 years since he was killed. Or I guess the first time. This will be the second time officially he was killed. Frieza being that. Yeah, so they start out with Frieza being in hell. Then we go to his commander, or the person that's been running the Frieza army.
What? Over here!
He died. Commander Sorbet. I'm sure that sounds like a tree, honestly. Knowing Toriano, it probably is. But, yeah, so Sorbet has been running the Frieza army, or Frieza force. He's been looking for the new Namek, trying to revive Frieza the past decade or so. But they knew of Earth. I guess they wanted to find Namek. I don't know why they wanted to go to Namek. Well, yeah, they do, because they didn't want to go to Goku because they knew that we killed Frieza the first time. So yeah, I guess they didn't want that smoke. They go to Earth and disengage all their forces. And him and Sorban Kagoma, if I remember correctly, those two go to Earth and get Pilaf and his little trio. And they get the Dragon Balls, they revive Frieza, cool little title card. And then Shenron comes in and revives Frieza. Oh, they also reference Trunks killing Frieza. New animation is pretty cool. And they get him I don't know, like, Pilaf's, I don't know the dog's name, but he was just 4 millions, and he says, I would have went higher, but money can, make the kid spoiled, which is very true. And then, so they, Takuma and Sorbet get Frieza, they revive him, which I don't know if well, I'm sure most people have seen Dragon Ball Super, or not Dragon Ball Super Abridged, but Dragon Ball Z Abridged. But I didn't realize until like my 4th or 5th watching of Abridged that they use some of the movie music and some of Super's music very, very good, very well in the series. So that's where I heard that. I heard the Frieza song in the Z Abridged series before I heard it in the movie, and I was kind of confused. I thought it was like a parody song, but no, it's in the movie. As he's getting resurrected.
That won't do.
How is that so hard to do?
Over here! You lost my power!
Use it. Okay, it's all at once. Alright, anyway. They resurrect Frieza. He comes back in his final form with his armor on. Why? I don't know. I would have figured that he'd just be, like, without the... whatever. Either way, they bring him back. And... being Frieza, it was pretty badass, comeback. Sorbet tells him what to do. Oh god, I can't. I hate that I can't. These are stupid. I don't know. Yeah, they bring back Frieza. Sorbet gets him the way down. Frieza wonders why it took him so long, but and then Takuma, I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure he thought, he wouldn't get killed for saying this, but he did in Frieza's fashion. So Takuma says, or Frieza rather brings up that he wants revenge on Goku and Vegeta. Takuma said, wouldn't it be wiser to focus on the rest of the universe? And Frieza kind of makes sense as far as like running an empire, I guess. Not the saying garbage part. Fuck. I think he just kills him, and then afterwards, like a bunch of his men, like flies through the hole he made in his ship. He just straight up, like, pretty much does a Krillin without exploding him. Like, he shoots a beam at Takuma, puts him, brings him all the way around to the front of the ship, pushes the beam through him, which goes through him and the window. People start getting sucked out. Sorbet raises the seals. And Frieza, I think, if I remember his line correctly, was what was his line? Either you brought the most cowardly of my troops, or the Frieza force has diminished more than I thought, I think was his line. But yeah, how can we run an empire that strikes fear into the heart, that strikes fear into the galaxy, yet we're running away from 2 pieces of sand garbage, I think was his line. Sand garbage. So yeah, and then I don't really care for the power level scaling thing. I think Frieza goes on about how he never trained to train in a day. There was never a need. And he could bring his power up to 1.3 million. I'm like, what does that even mean at this point? We're at God level. Like, numbers at this point don't even
That won't do! It's clear! The vacuum
Yeah, that's what this one's going on.
and... That won't do! Over here! Maximum power!
I think that was the last time they like mentioned a number for like a power level, but either way. In the series, in Super, they say you train for like about, well, maybe they said in the movie too, but I probably missed it. But they said that he trained for 4 months, and as we see, he goes and plays it later. We'll get to that. So Jacko comes, and now I'm thinking about Jacko's kind. If you don't read the manga, which I have yet to, when I get some money, I will, check them out. But if you never, I don't remember if the manga was out. Point being, Jacko comes in as kind of like a random character. If we're just going by the movies and straight to Super. Galactic Patrolman comes to let Bulma know that Frieza is back on his way, or on his way to Earth, rather.
Over here!
For the second time. And apparently he would have been there in an hour, and I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know how long it would have taken him
That won't do! Keep at it!
But Krillin, Bulma calls Krillin. Krillin was in the middle of stopping some dudes robbing a bank, or after robbing a bank, rather. 18 shaves his head for him. And yeah, Krillin gets the rest of the gang. Cut the Frieza. By the way, this is like, what, 30 some minutes in the movie? Oh yeah, we also have, is that after? Yeah, that's after. So Frieza, and then we cut to Frieza, he's getting ready to go to Earth. And mentions his contingency plan to Sorbet, in case things don't go as planned for Frieza. We then cut to Whis, who is training Goku with bodies, which I do like. So they're training. They mention art's really good, and I have to mention the art and animation is really good and everything. And then so as they're training, and Whis mentions UI. I don't think about it. UI was mentioned a really long time ago. Like in 2015 to 2018, probably Super ended. Yeah, that was right. Dang, okay. But yeah, they're training. Whis tells them about UI, Frieza shows up. And this is kind of a cool scene, because Frieza shows up on his ship, and like the camera is zoomed in on Frieza, and then when he says move out the way, or make some space, you're blocking the view, the camera pans out, shows all of his men, which is kind of cool, I thought. And of course, in Frieza fashion, such a good way to say hello, he says.
That won't do!
Oh yeah, speaking of Vegeta versus Frieza, we'll get to that later. But anyway, we have Piccolo, Master Roshi, Krillin, Gohan, and Tien. And well, let's be honest, a lot of them didn't really have much to do in Z. Sure, they were involved in some fights, but I don't. From our recollection, they didn't actually win any battles. That I remember. I mean, Gohan had Cell. well, Gohan won against Krillin, took care of some Cybermen. I'm trying to remember what else. Yeah, he didn't really do a lot. Or get a lot done, rather, when it comes to like actually defeating people.
Maximum power!
Piccolo either, sure, they've all defeated except Master Roshi did some, took down some Cybermen. Maybe. I'm probably remembering that wrong, but either way. Either way, they didn't do a lot in Z, honestly. Tien was barely in the Buu Saga, and very rarely in the Cell Saga. Piccolo had fought 17, that was a dope fight, but Master Roshi didn't really do anything except be kind of humorous and, speak his martial arts game. But other than that, I don't remember him doing much. Because this was the first time he got active in like forever. So yeah, the 5 of them, or the 6 plus Jocko. Bulma couldn't get in touch with Goku over Zero for the longest time. And Jocko said he wasn't going to get involved, but Bulma made him. And Frieza gives Goku another 10 seconds to show up. Backtrack real quick. Why does Bulma? I mean, I get it. I mean, she's seen a lot. She's seen them kick a lot of ass. She tells them, wait, because when I think about Bulma and Chi-Chi, like, how much have they actually seen? Like, have they seen enough threats for them to, like, notice, like, when to shut the fuck up, or no?
You're wide open! You're wide open! You're wide open! That won't do! Take this! What?
Even sauce with Frieza. Gohan tells her that I haven't gotten much, or Frieza's gotten stronger rather, and we see Gohan has not been training. And Bulma does her thing. And then when Frieza says 10 seconds, he says Frieza screw you. So Frieza sends out his army, and battle gets to cracking. Piccolo has some dope moves. Everyone gets so they fight for about 7 to 9 minutes, which is pretty dope. I'm glad they at least got a little bit of screen time in this hour-and-a-half movie. They were kicking ass too, although I mean, sure you could say they're like low-level threats, but still, it was still dope to see everybody kicking ass. Piccolo was very nonchalant with throwing kicks. That was kind of funny. Gohan was kicking ass, honestly. He has some dope moves. Krillin too. Jocko was how I was kind of surprised at. Honestly, just like when I first saw the movie, I didn't really think him as a fighter, but he kicks some ass too. Gohan has some dope moments, saving Krillin. Master Roshi had 2 cool Kamehamehas. Tien has some dope throws and that one big tri-beam. And then after that, they finish them off. Oh, which reminds me, they send out this one big, I forget what the other dude's name with the horns and stuff, but he fights Piccolo for a little bit. Gohan steps in, turns Super Saiyan. Pretty dope transformation. And with one punch, he takes him out, and Frieza was a little bit taken aback by that Gohan could turn Super Saiyan. And then, after this, Frieza destroys his army just because of the sight of them having their ass handed to them.
I've had enough! Over here! Maximum power! Over here!
But
Keep at it!
yeah, Frieza pretty much just annihilates zombies because of them anemic broken bodies is what he said. Couldn't stand the sight of that in his uniform. So yeah, he gets rid of them. What else? And Bulma contacts Whis, or Whis rather contacts Bulma after a mission.
Gohan, can't you do any better? Over here! Maximum power! You'll regret this! You'll regret this! Here goes! See you!
But yeah, so oh damn it. Bulma contacts Whis. Whis contacts Bulma after missing her call from earlier. Lets Vegeta, Goku, and Beerus and Whis know what the deal is. Everyone else powers up to max, and Goku uses instant transmission to get to the scene. And they chat. Hey. It was interesting to see the three of them like together, in one frame again. Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza. I immediately was thinking about the last battle that they all had, where they all got their Vegeta and Goku got their asses handed to them for a little bit. Frieza killed Vegeta, as we all remember, and Goku was. I kind of want to say he was doing a little bit of damage, but they were mostly just trading blows, and Frieza is more powerful. You know, he uses Kaioken and everything. And then when he went Super Saiyan, it was pretty much began to turn that. Then when he went 100%, you know, they started, he got some more blows in. And we all know how that fight went. So the fact that Goku to now take on Frieza in his final form and take 0 hits. 0. He took 0 hits during that fight. It was so dope. Like, I think the base form Goku versus final form Frieza was better than the Super Saiyan Blue fight. More so because of the pacing was better. Pacing and choreography was better to me than the first fight they had. Well, first round they had. I mean, it's all the same fight there. But either way. So they get Frieza and Goku get to throwing hands, and it was dope. Cause I love watching that fight. I like watching that fight over and over like in my spare time. But yeah, the choreography was dope. The moves were dope. The visuals were. And then Vegeta. And apparently they wait. I'm trying to remember when they would have said that they would have taken turns. Hi Leon. Trying to remember when Vegeta and Goku would have said that they were taking turns for
Won't do.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to be looking at his what's it called? Movesets. I don't know this. But yeah, what was I saying? Keep getting distracted. Yeah, I don't know when Goku and Vegeta would have come in. Oh no, I'm doing a series review on the on Dragon Ball Super. I'm doing the 2 movies and I'm just gonna go straight to episode 28 because the first 27 episodes. I could get that number wrong. Actually, I have it right here. But, yeah. I'm gonna do the 2 movies, and then I'm gonna go to episode, whatever. I forget what, number it is. Let me check. I have it here. Yeah, go to episode 27, rather. And go from there, because everything up to that point is basically a retelling of both movies, but with some slight variations. But, what was I saying? Vegeta cuts in. He says we're gonna take turns. I don't remember when they would have had that conversation, because they literally got re-thrown in the situation and went immediately, so who knows. Either way, Vegeta cuts in for a little bit. But Frieza tells him, like, hey, back off, I want to kill him myself. And, you know, Goku, you know, tells him, hey, yeah, let us do our thing. Yeah, that. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Alright, so Frieza and Goku let each other know that they've been holding back. And they both land. Everyone else is like, you know, taking a little confused. It's like, what's going on?
Over here! Hey! Over here! Here goes! Here goes! Here goes! Not done yet! Over here! Maximum power! Over here! Maximum power! What? Over here!
And Goku goes.
Super Saiyan! Maximum power!
You'll regret this! And I don't remember what my initial reaction was when I was first seeing it. But it was a really dope transformation. It was really quick too. So I remember how they reached Boo. So I know in the series they have them go to like an alternate dimension or so, and like trade. Damn it! Shit! Excuse me. God, jeez. I did not sleep for the past couple of days. And within like a minute, or not even a minute, maybe 30 seconds, Frieza turns into his gold form. Those are both pretty cool transformations. And then Goku tries to pawn off Golden Frieza in his final form. Pretty funny. Don't try to pawn him off on me now, Kakarot. He did say he wanted to fight you. And Goku gets ready to battle Frieza. And Frieza's just holding up a rock under him with his telekinesis, I would assume. And he's just chilling there for like a couple seconds. As they, battle stare at each other. Speaking of... Wait, this one is...
Can't you do any better? That won't do!
I'm still trying to learn.
That won't do! Keep at it! Over here! Maximum power! This should be over!
Something Frieza.
Outstanding!
So Goku and Frieza get to throwing hands, and there's no music, which is pretty cool. I like that. And there was some CG used multiple times during this fight, so it's kind of jarring. I personally prefer when they just hand draw everything because it looks better. So they fight, and then there's a cool moment where they clash, and like it's like kind of a little bit of rest to like that fight where they're just like at holding it, not holding hands like that, but you know, like but those test like a test of power or whatever. And they clash, and Frieza flips Goku upside down and while they're in midair, and kneels him in his stomach. And then Goku like kneels Frieza back in his face. I like that move. I did like that move. There are moments in this fight that I really like, but overall I think the pacing and there's too much dialogue interrupting the flow of what was going on was I think my biggest issue. Yeah, those two are my biggest issue in this fight. Cause they nail each other. I thought it was a dope little scene there. And then they get to crack. Yeah, there's some more CG used during the flying. Like why? I think they could have just went ahead and hand drew everything. It looks so much better. So they keep fighting, they trade blows, and Goku is clearly having a little bit of trouble. They just started. And then Whis and Beerus show up, but I think, again, the flow and the pacing is what my biggest issue with this fight was. And I think I kind of was irritated by those two. I get it, they're deities, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Beerus threatens Beerus threatens Bulma to go and have Bulma get the ice cream sundae that she has promised him. And then they cut to back to Goku and Frieza. They're throwing cool moves. And then Frieza does like that energy fissure he did back on Namek. So they're kind of reusing moves here and there for energy blast or whatever, I guess. And then they cut back to Whis and Beerus eating the goddamn sundae. Like this whole fight is like 12. Well, this whole scene is like 12 minutes from the beginning of the fight to the dialogue and everything. To the point where Goku or where Frieza is starting to burn out his energy, and the fight basically ends there. But I want to backtrack again. So Beerus noticed how Frieza has a new form. Unimpressed because I mean he's a god, so whatever. And they both noticed that Goku's having a little bit of trouble. And they mentioned how that the Saiyans could work together, and they could have defeated Frieza easily. So, and I started thinking, like, how many times has Goku and Vegeta actually worked together? I mean, other than, I think, well, I can't, actually no, I was going to say Tournament of Power, but no. The first time they kind of worked together was during, oh, not even kind of. They worked together during Boo, like after Vegeta came back. Sure, it was a little rocky, but you know, because Vegeta found out about Super Saiyan 3, and love that. But anyway, yeah. So when Vegeta found out Super Saiyan 3 and they fused Gogeta's cooler than Vegeta, but we'll get to that much later. God, there's so much dialogue. I forget this move during this fight. Like the pacing. There is more talking than was actual fighting. Now I'm looking at this again. Either way, speaking of, so they're fighting. Frieza notices. Jocko. Oh yeah, Jocko didn't believe that Beerus was a thing. Which Beerus and the gods need a whole like they need a whole video on themselves. Just because of like what they
Over here! Maximum power! I'll make you pay for this! Over here! Maximum power! What? That's all you got? That won't do! That's all you got? Enough! It's over! I'll make you pay for this!
the Dragon Ball universe. But oh my god, this whole thing is more talking than there is fighting. Sorry, I keep saying that, but it's annoying. Like the fight is literally 90% dialogue. If we were to like cut out the dialogue, that fight would literally be about 2 minutes to. It'd be 2 to 4 minutes of fighting, if that. Like 90% of their so-called fight is everyone talking to each other. But they get to Frieza, and well, after Beerus noticed that damn it, Frieza notices that Beerus is there. There's more talking, and Goku and Vegeta notice that Frieza came here a bit too fast, because they noticed that Frieza was, his form was burning through. He pretty much made the same mistake he did when he first fought him, which was his 100% form was using too much energy, and apparently Frieza didn't learn in the 10 years that you need to learn how to regulate your energy before picking fights. And then Frieza says, that's what you cling to, I'll just go ahead and kill you now. And they get back to throwing hands. And there's a dope, well, to me, I was trained in martial arts for a little bit. So this is why that's the big reason why I love Dragon Ball. As most people do, I assume. But like, Goku does like a 1-2, and then he throws like 4 punches, and then that last one, like the last one is the one that hits. It was pretty cool. And they go into the water for like what, 30 seconds, and Goku comes back up, and Goku does a lot of flying away. And it irritates. It was kind of I was like, why does he keep doing that? There was like 4 or 5 different flying scenes in this whole fight. And there's a really cool scene where, as Goku's flying away, Frieza starts firing energy blasts at him. And it was really cool because like Goku was dodging them all super dope, and like they were hitting cliffs and all that. And Frieza throws about 5 of them at once, and Goku just deflects them. Like it was so cool. Like he did like 5 different moves, and it was dope. And then I think that all that, and in the moment that I'm hearing it, and then the 1-inch punch where Frieza goes in for a punch, hits him, his energy strike. What Goku said was coming true. Frieza goes in for a right hand, lands the punch. Goku was an unaffected fighter, or either that or he just ate that shit.
That won't do! Over here! Power!
And it was dope. He hit the 1-inch. I was like, that might have been one of my favorite parts of the fight. And then Beerus, noticed that.
Let's trade places! Someone Super Saiyan!
Notice
You're not getting away! See you!
I don't know if this game volume is smart or loud, but I apologize if it is. In the end, Goku's the second Kamehameha in the movie, which pretty much finishes off this fight, essentially, because after that it's pretty much over. So yeah, that pretty much finishes the fight. I mean, like, Goku technically lost. Technically he lost this fight. Over, if I had, I will get to that in a minute. So Goku shoots his Kamehameha, everyone sees it. Frieza comes out enraged as to why this is happening. Pretty much bitching that he lost again. Or is going to lose again, rather. And Frieza's contingency that I mentioned earlier comes into play here.
Here goes! Not done yet! Switch in for me!
Where Sorbet pretty much it would make sense if he was in his base form for him to get, you know, harm, because that form, Super Saiyan Blue is like the pinnacle of Saiyan transformation at this point.
Over here! Maximum power!
What else?
Can't you do anything? That won't do! Keep at it!
God, I hate.
What?
And Sorbet was able to take him down at his highest with the laser gun? Like, why? Why? This movie was, I think, overall, it was okay. It had some cool moments, but overall story, it was alright. Like, it was not, like, I think Battle of Gods was better. But, yeah. So, Goku gets taken out. And Sean does a great job at voice acting Goku when he's in pain. Because, like, every time he's even in the slightest bit of pain, you feel that. So Goku, Frieza was giving him the work, like he was kicking his ass while he was down.
Over here!
What he
Keep at it! Keep at it! Over here! Can't you do anything? Amazing!
Goku's down, getting his ass handed. And he offers to Vegeta that if you kill him, I will make you my supreme commander. At this point, it only consists of Sorbet, but will be rebuilt stronger than ever. And Vegeta goes over, tells Goku that pretty much he's a naive idiot. Sure, but also Goku does not have a problem with overconfidence. Rather, maybe his leniency, if anything, is one of his biggest issues in fighting. Job. But yeah, so Vegeta tells Frieza, thanks, but no thanks. I need him to help me get stronger. And he calls Krillin over to give Goku a Sentry Beam. Frieza fires a laser or a energy blast. Vegeta super speeds in front of Krillin, deflects it. Frieza is a bit surprised because he's in his base form, he's in Golden. And somehow Vegeta directed that energy blast, or I think he directed it? I don't know, it was weird because it came forward. Vegeta deflected it and it like went around in a circle and went to Sorbet and killed him. Which was like, I was like, how does that work? But either way, he's dead. And Vegeta, Goku's up now from the last Sentry Beam from Krillin. And Vegeta says, thank me by staying the fuck out of this fight because I'm finishing this. Badass. Finally, Vegeta's gonna get another win from a big, like one of the bigger threats that they face. Vegeta goes Super Saiyan Blue as a shock to Frieza and I think everyone else. I don't remember if I was surprised that Vegeta went Super Saiyan Blue, but I think this is like one of the few times that Goku and Vegeta are like, they're at the same level of power now. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think, I could be wrong, well, I was going to say during the Android Saga, but Goku was technically weaker because of the heart virus. If he didn't have that, they would have been on equal footing as far as power goes. But I think this Super Saiyan Blue, right, like here, like they're on the same level of power for the very first time that I remember. And this fight between Vegeta and Super Saiyan, or Golden Frieza, was better than Goku's fight. Even though it was significantly shorter. Goku and Frieza's fight lasted about, well, if we take out the dialogue, it's probably about 2 minutes or so. 2 to 3 minutes, I'll say. But overall, like, they had more screen time together. And, so that fight happens, and it's really cool because he's like, I know I knew I was a Super Saiyan. I've been a Super Saiyan for years, and now I've got the power of God. I thought that was a dope line. And there's no music in this scene at all. It's really dope. And so Frieza does a energy volley. All of those, well, I think Frieza does the energy volley. He shoots all those energy blasts. Nothing happens, and Vegeta just comes up the smoke, just unharmed. He's walking doing this. Frieza tells him, or Vegeta tells him that you should know this about, you of all people should know this. I don't share Kakarot's.
Get in there, Gohan! That won't do! Gotta face me now! Keep at it! Time to switch! Keep at it!
There we go.
Take that make you pay for this! Hope you're ready! You'll regret this!
So Vegeta tells Frieza that I don't share Kakarot's same forgiveness sentiment. We're sending you back to hell, basically. Frieza says, haha, your threats are as empty as your title, Prince Vegeta. Or, yeah, Prince Vegeta's Prince of all Saiyans, something like that. Prince of no one. And Vegeta doesn't say anything, respond in return. Well, he does, but he responds with a heavy gut punch. And that starts their fight. So Frieza responds with 2 punches. Vegeta that miss. And then
What? So you really asking me for help?
Are you brave enough to take this one? Final!
that's why Switch wouldn't happen.
Wonderful!
So Vegeta not
Be
out of the
Maximum power!
Be gone!
Again,
Keep at it!
about this is not
Can't you do it? That
You're
won't
wide
do!
open! You're wide open! You're wide open!
Can't you do any better?
Be
He
gone!
could have did it, but I guess he
Be
didn't.
gone!
That won't do!
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Maximum power!
He should have been able to destroy Namek the way he did Vegeta, Prince Vegeta, or Planet Vegeta, and in Earth. He could have, either way. Frieza blows up the Earth. Who, and by the way, I just realized that a lot of villains have threatened to destroy the Earth, but Kid Buu and Frieza are the only two to like actually do that. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. the Earth has now been destroyed twice. Probably would have been destroyed a third time, never to return if Beerus destroyed it during the Gods movie. But yeah, so so the Earth is destroyed, and everyone that was watching the battle was alive. Well, so Master Roshi, Krillin, Goku, Gohan, Jaco, Beerus, Whis, Tien, and Piccolo were all survivors. And they could have wished the Earth back with the Namekian Dragon Balls, but I mean, you know, they had to solve this problem in the movie, which leads to my issue, or another issue. So they do, Whis does his tempo do-over, 3 minutes, up until, which is pretty, up just till the moment Vegeta gets ready to pretty much send Frieza back to hell. Instead, Goku still pretty much robs Vegeta. Probably would have been one of the most satisfying wins of his.
Keep at it. That won't do. Keep at it. Keep at it. Maximum power. I'll make you pay for this.
So yeah, Vegeta gets robbed of yet another win. We'll get to that much later in the series. But Vegeta gets robbed of a win. Goku comes in, ready to go for it. What the hell was that?
Keep at it.
That's what should have happened. But Goku.
Won't do.
Please switch in for me.
You'll regret this.
Making a mistake and correcting the mistake he made earlier by not doing that in the first place. But yeah, so Goku defeats Frieza, makes Vegeta look like a fool, and Vegeta kind of funnily, comedically tells him like, "You're not smooth talking your way out of this one, buddy." I can't tell if they're actually if Vegeta considers Goku a friend or just like a right. I don't know. To me, like, they're like Saiyan brothers now at this point. That deserves a whole video in itself, but yeah. They and Jaco and, you know, everyone, you know, chatting. And Beerus says, I don't know how I'm gonna let this one out. And basically, we save the planet because of food. So I'm like, okay, I get it, you like our food, but y'all not like value life at all. I genuinely can't tell sometimes. Like they seem not, they don't give a single fuck. Like, it's true, they've been alive for like millions and millions of years, so I guess they've seen a lot of death and Beerus has caused a lot of it, I assume. But yeah, so I get why they'd be so nonchalant about, you know, everything, and not helping in the fight, and then only bringing the Earth back basically because, like, you like your food, like, you don't get money else. And then Goku and Vegeta, and the movie ends off with Goku and Vegeta, talking about how they'd rather die pretty much than to work together, which I'm like, I don't know about that. I think y'all should at least have a contingency plan or something. I mean, sure, I'm not saying like don't bet on yourself, but as we've seen, they can kick ass all by themselves. But every once in a while, you get a Jiren, and you're gonna need to fight together, or a Broly, and you're gonna need to fight together. So yeah, that's the end of the movie. And then credits go on, and then they ended with Frieza for the second time in his little cocoon on his tree in his final form. And we leave him there for the time being. And that's what it is. So yeah, again, I think the pacing was the biggest issue. The pacing and way too much dialogue on Goku and Vegeta's, or Goku and Super Saiyan. Goku and Golden Frieza's fight was pacing and too much dialogue going on was my biggest issue in that fight. Overall, I think it was alright. It was an alright movie. They could have changed it to where Vegeta just go ahead and finish Frieza, and that would have been the end of it, honestly. I think that would have been a better ending for me personally. That would have been more satisfying. And I kind of wish that fight was longer. Like, if they were to, if I were to rewrite these, I would have had Goku and Frieza, like, just, I don't know. I think if Goku were to lose, I would have had it be done by Frieza instead of Sorbet. And then that's where Vegeta could have came in and pretty much annihilated.
You lost my power! Come back! Can't you do any better? Keep at it!
So yeah, thank you all for watching. This was a much shorter episode than last time, but yeah, we're gonna hopefully next week, if I can freaking get some good sleep. Next week we will continue, and we're going to skip up to episode, let me check again, episode 28. We're going to start with the Tournament of Destroyers, because again, everything up to 27 is basically the first two movies we told. So, come back Tuesday. I'm gonna shoot for 12 p.m. noon, and we'll start there. Thank you all for watching. I think EVL-J Squad is streaming on Twitch now, I think. I don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, he's on Fortnite now. Go watch. We got 2 viewers going on there. EVL-J Squad, all caps except the last 4 letters in Squad. No spaces either. Yeah, so go check him out on Twitch, and we will see you. Oh, Call of Duty stream tomorrow around, hopefully at 12. I'm going to continue that on the gaming channel. And yeah, come back for that. Not sure if there's another podcast episode going on this week. We'll keep you guys updated on that. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys later.